This is a two-part series. Part 1 provides examples of Winston Frederick Sterzel's hypocritical actions. Part 2 will provide a theory of how it's possible that Winston Frederick Sterzel could be a double agent.
Stan Pett says, hopefully Shinny the Pooh doesn't send Agent 47. He already did, look at him.
Yeah, there we go. You're not allowed to be a YouTuber in China. YouTube is a blocked and forbidden website. Why are they defending people that are breaking the law?
25000人订阅，500万人次的点击，就是这样一段段自拍自说的视频，在几大门户网站上火热的转载，借此人们认识了这个叫做 Winston Sterzel 的老外。
So the Chinese government will unscrupulously just use any tool at its disposal to spread its message out there, even if it goes against its own rules. For some of you, you may know that I was on TV a short while ago, and what happened was, I basically, as you can see over here, was part of a big promotion piece. The Chinese government and Chinese state media only ever put out positive pieces about China that praise China to no end. I've been on TV in Shenzhen for years. I mean, probably about 4 or 5 times over the years. Chinese media may not say bad things about the Chinese government. They can't. It's just not allowed, right? Because it's owned by the Chinese government. I have also appeared a lot in the local newspapers, both the English newspaper. In fact, I've appeared so often in the local English newspaper in Shenzhen that the editor, when I was invited to one of their events, called me aside and said, "You've been in our newspaper more than any other foreigner ever." CGTN is the English language version of CCTV. It actually changed its name in 2016. It used to be called CCTV International or something. Last week, I'm on the national TV as part of a big fluff piece for, CCTV2, which is national, by the way, so everybody in the country sees it. And that's every single media, newspaper, anything, is so under scrutiny. So I've been in that local English newspaper probably around 16 or 17 times over the years, which is ridiculous. But it's not only the English language newspaper. I have also been in the Chinese language newspapers as well. We never see anything other than over-the-top, positive fluff piece propaganda coming out of the Middle Kingdom. The fact is, I have been in the local press so often in Shenzhen, and not only Shenzhen, in other publications around the country as well. And all they do is push positive Chinese propaganda. That's their mission. Because I was working so hard to stay in China. Look, Chinese state media is not like the media in the West. Fox News, CNN, they have their agendas, they have all their nonsense, but Chinese state media is different, it's unified. It doesn't matter which branch of the media, it all follows a certain script. And the Shenzhen government likes me very much. I know this for a fact because they keep getting me on TV, they keep asking me to be a part of, all these different events. You're not working for the government, you're not doing government propaganda. Why is the government backing you up, defending you, putting you on state media? Why? It's very simple. It's because you are doing exactly what they want. The few times that I have interacted with the government, it's usually because I'm doing a job for them. Chinese media may not say bad things about the Chinese government. They can't. It's just not allowed, right? Because it's owned by the Chinese government. They do like me, and so I honestly do believe that they always are the ones that step in and stop me from being kicked out. All news coming out of the state in China is positive about China and negative about the West. Remember, I'm not an American citizen. I don't have a government who would be willing to pull my ass out of the fire. Right, guys, we all know that when you hear somebody is part of the Chinese state media, let's say they are a CGTN reporter or they work for CCTV or any of these big branches, or they are a Communist Party member or they're part of the government, when they say something, you can judge what they're saying and see that it's going to be biased. It's going to probably be coming from a point of propaganda. It's probably going to be something that the government wants you to hear.
So this feels like deja vu. I've been spending the morning walking up and down bridges, being followed around by a crew from the CCTV, which is China Central Television.
So as far as anything coming out of China is concerned, whether it be from the news or from the government or from social media influencers or anything really, it's all in service of painting this very amazing positive picture about China.
I've been contacted by CCTV for them to make, wow, it is hot, for them to make videos about me for years now.
CGTN is the English language version of CCTV. It actually changed its name in 2016. It used to be called CCTV International or something. Right, so we've arrived at the Lohu station and here I am with the Shenzhen Media Group filming me. You're obviously paid by the communist government. I am really telling you what China is really like, the way I see it. I may have a slightly more positive outlook than most people, but that's just because I can see the good things that are here. So the Chinese government will unscrupulously just use any tool at its disposal to spread its message out there, even if it goes against its own rules.
And basically what's been happening is they've been doing this documentary about China opening up, the 40-year anniversary of China's reforms.
It's just Chinese propaganda.
Stan Pett says hopefully Shinny the Pooh doesn't send Agent 47. He already did, look at him.
Yeah, there we go.